A couple of years ago, the tech world was completely mesmerized by AI that could conjure photorealistic video out of thin air. But by March of 2026, OpenAI quietly and permanently pulled the plug on its flagship video generator, Sora. The project fell victim to inference compute, the massive, ongoing cost required to run an AI model every time a user hits generate. This chart tracks Sora's operations. Daily inference costs reached $15 million, while lifetime revenue sat at just $2.1 million. Every 10-second clip cost $1.30 to generate. Against cheaper competitors, these economics were broken. Generating billions of pixels had become a financial black hole, forcing the industry to abandon flashy consumer tools in favor of a deeper strategic shift. High-end GPU chips are now the most heavily rationed physical resource on Earth. In this environment, every H100 or GB200 chip is a zero-sum asset. Processing a single video clip effectively steals compute cycles from the development of reasoning intelligence. OpenAI faced a massive code red as competitors like Anthropic gained ground in coding and enterprise tools. To catch up, leadership canceled a planned partnership with Disney, scrapped the Sora API, and reallocated the entire video team to world simulation research. The winner of the AI race will be determined by who most efficiently controls and deploys the world's limited pool of compute. That redirected compute now powers Project Spud, a model signaling the end of the single, all-purpose God model. This matrix shows a fragmented 2026 frontier. Claude 4.6 leads coding, Gemini 3.1 Pro dominates reasoning, and Grok 4 handles real-time data. Instead of a single chatbot, agentic workflows automatically break queries apart, routing pieces to whichever specialized model handles that task best. These systems operate autonomously 24/7, searching your knowledge base, executing tasks, and escalating to humans only when necessary. Companies deploying these orchestration layers see automation rates between 40 and 60%. The system architecture, rather than the raw model, now dictates the return on investment. Scaling these agents creates a new bottleneck. Running millions of them constantly requires response times that are currently impossible to sustain. High-density server hardware is struggling to handle the latency and bandwidth required for these agentic workflows to communicate in real time. NVIDIA's response is the Vera Rubin architecture, which confirmed a 50 petaflop inference rate per GPU, a massive leap aimed specifically at lowering the cost per token. To break the NVIDIA tax, OpenAI is designing custom Titan chips, built from the ground up for real-time reasoning rather than general-purpose training. The software war has transformed into a hardware arms race for faster, cheaper reasoning silicon. Beyond the silicon, the narrative is shifting from microscopic chips to the macro geography of the physical world. As these agentic systems scale, the barrier to artificial general intelligence has moved beyond smarter code. We are facing a thermodynamic limit. Keeping these massive GPU clusters from melting requires heavy industrial cooling infrastructure on a scale that rivals traditional power plants. Major AI companies are now acting like industrial energy conglomerates, securing water rights and power grid access to keep their clusters alive. Every unit of machine intelligence is now strictly bounded by the physical limits of thermodynamics and grid capacity. OpenAI's Project Stargate intends to expand U.S. AI infrastructure to 10 gigawatts by 2029. This plan requires a physical footprint the size of a mid-sized city, with massive campuses already under development across Texas, New Mexico, and Wisconsin. These companies are now funding their own dedicated energy generation, battery storage, and high-voltage transmission lines to ensure their operations don't increase local electricity prices. These sterile, hyperscale data centers function as the physical bodies for the autonomous agents that will soon handle our global economy. The path to AGI isn't a software breakthrough in the cloud. It is the largest physical and electrical infrastructure build-out of the 21st century.